products with ReLiv International, a nutrition made simple, really to nourish our world. And I want to start with just a little bit of an explanation about why I add that nourishing our world. Our company actually gives over $43,000 worth of product a day to people who cannot afford to buy it, whether they're here in the United States or around the world. We have children in the Philippines, Haiti, Indonesia, India, who really receive a shake every day, and it is making a huge difference in their life. More information about that can be gotten from our website. So when I add that tagline to what I talk about ReLiv, I'm extremely proud that I'm part of a company that does something like that. For us, for the average everyday person, some of you had a little sample of a shake today. Kind of, you know, that is just one very simple way of making it. They can be made as fancy as you want. That was just done with water and some blackberries. But you can do whatever you want with that shake. Why do people need ReLiv, in my opinion? We know that the way food is grown today is just not such that it contains the nutrients that food used to have. Last time I did a presentation, I just talked about, you know, the Popeye spinach idea, and that's just so true. Spinach 40 years ago, it had a lot more nutrients than it does today. Tomatoes grown today, unless you're growing your own in your backyard or buying organic, don't contain the nutrients that a tomato. Men are told always, eat tomatoes, it's got lycopene to help prevent prostate cancer. Many tomatoes that you're going to buy in the supermarket today are harvested so early that they don't contain the lycopene, okay? So our food supply doesn't have what it needs. ReLiv makes adding those nutrients to your diet on a daily basis very simple. A couple shakes a day. I start my day with a great smoothie. I'll have something late in the middle of the afternoon. I know a lot of people here will have it in their car. If they're the kind of person that travels around, they'll take it when they get home before dinner. And at that 2 shake a day is the minimum, just to get some good nutrients into your body that you really need. So what's the difference between ReLiv products and other nutritional supplements? A lot of people will ask me that all the time. Well, how does it compare to this? And how does it compare to that? And I will never tear down another product. That's not my place. I won't do that. But what I will say about ReLiv is the things that do make us different. Number one, the fact that the nutrients are entering your body in a liquid form, not as a vitamin pill, means that your body is just going to absorb them much better. The clinical studies on our product have shown that within 15 to 20 minutes, the shake has been absorbed throughout your body at 98%. The American Medical Association has said that the very highest quality vitamin pill is absorbed at maybe 30%. Okay, so that's one big difference. Another one is the synergism of the ingredients. If you don't add nutrients to your body in proportions that work well together, your body's not going to be able to absorb them. We know women especially need to take a lot of calcium, but if you don't get the vitamin D and the magnesium that your body needs to absorb that calcium, it's not going to happen. The quality of our ingredients that we use to make our products are of the highest optimal quality from suppliers around the world. We take our ingredients, we actually have independent studies done on them to make sure that they're the quality we're demanding from our supplier. And then in the process of making ours, we go through a series of quality control steps, the last one being a sample taken right before it's put into the can. So that's what makes ReLiv different. The biggest one, in my opinion, is the patents that we hold in our products. There are a total of 11 or 12 food products in the United States that have patents on them. ReLiv holds 6 of those patents. So that's significance. When people want to know how is your stuff different, that to me is important. If we're recognized as being different by the government, that we have patents on our products, that means a lot. it is important when you hear me share on a weekly basis some of the specific results that people are getting with our products. We don't claim to cure anything, and I've said that over and over again as well. A friend of mine, was getting great results with migraines, and it was when he added our fiber product, believe it or not, that helped that. And that may sound like an unusual connection. We're not going to say that FiberStore cures migraines. He knows that when he gets lazy with his shakes, after a period of time, the balance in his body has reverted back to what it was, and those migraines come back. So ReLiv is part of your food for the day. People will say, well, how long do I have to take this stuff? My response to that is just simply, how long do you intend to eat? And if you intend to eat every day for the rest of your life, then this just becomes part of your routine. And it is that simple, just adding it to your regular diet. What you had today in that little bit of a shake was our basic products. It had some classic in it, and I also added some now. I did a combination. If you're starting on our products, you will choose one of those. Classic being plain in flavor, now being a little sweeter. And then I put some Energize with an orange flavor in it. I added some blackberries. So it was just a very simple way of making a shake. Usually when I make a smoothie, it's a little bit thicker than that, but I wanted to make sure I had enough just to serve everybody a little bit of a taste today. That's the basics. That's where people start. It's classic or now, whether you want plain or sweet, and then you add lemon or orange Energize. The third product that people will always add eventually, a couple months down the road, if not right away, is our FiberStore product. We don't get enough fiber in our diet, our product has both soluble and insoluble fibers, so it's not just for your digestive tract, it cleans out your cardiovascular system. The great thing about ReLiv is that we don't believe that it's one size fits all. We have our functional formulas that are designed to address specific needs as well. If you're concerned about joint issues, we've got Arthefect for that. If you're working out, or even just me with all the gardening that I do, ProVantage at this time of year is a big part of my shake for muscle repair and muscle building. Women who are concerned about issues with PMS, menopause, bone density, we have a product called Soy Essentials for Women. But we have something specific for children to take, which contains this. There's actually been a lot of things on the news lately about nutrients that children need to have healthy brain function. ReLiv products, even before infant formula contained these ingredients, came out with it about 5 years ago. My own medical doctor was present at the announcement. She said, I can't believe that you're so advanced that you're putting that in your children's product. Infant formula in the United States does not contain those nutrients. They could have been gotten only from mother's milk at that time. So we really are on the cutting edge of nutrition, and I am really proud to be, part of, this company and representing ReLiv in our group today. So I will end.